What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here again for another Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion review, Season 3, Episode 10. I forgot the title of this episode. It'll be on the screen, and it'll be in the title in the description bar below. But before we go ahead and get into the review, you guys, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed, do me a solid favor and stop taking me out in this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. Do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and sharing the video. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's discuss the family reunion, shall we? All right, you guys, so I can tell you guys right here, right now, this video is going to be very short because this episode gave absolutely nothing. So Spice and Safari are having a dance hall party, right? And Safari is in his room because Safari has tested positive for COVID. So Gunplay and Tierra, they didn't go down to join the cast either because they just, every time they get together, it's always some drama. So they just want to steer clear of it at this point, right? So overall, it looked like they all had a really, really, really good time, right? And Chrissy told Nancy, like, I'm really enjoying your company. I was like, oh my God, I love this. I really do love this, you guys. I like seeing Chrissy and Nancy get along because it's just been years of them bickering, arguing, and fighting for nothing. Well, not for nothing. I think it's because it's really because of Jimmy, you know. I think, you know, and when it comes down to Chrissy and Nancy, I think they're a lot more alike than, you know, they would say. Well, they probably would say it now, but I think there are a lot. I think they have a lot of similarities, right? So then after the dance hall party, we see Scrap and Alexis, they talk to each other, right? We know that Alexis likes Scrap, and I believe he likes her, but when it comes to Alexis and Scrap, I don't see that is going to be a long-lasting relationship. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep my computer open. God damn it, did it close? It did. So yeah, you guys, I don't think that that's going to be a long, oh, my laptop died because I had to unplug it. Dang it. What were we talking about? Damn, my laptop died. Hold on, y'all. All right, you guys. So we're back. Sorry, I was working trying to do this video. My boss sent me a message, and yeah, I had to take care of that. And I don't necessarily remember what I was talking about because that was actually like 2 or 3 hours ago. I know that I know that when I was talking about Alexis and Scrap, and I was talking about the relationship with Alexis and Scrap. I do believe that both Alexis and Scrap like each other, but I don't know that it's going to stand the test of time or anything like that. Because I think they're on two different pages. You guys know Scrap wants a poly relationship. Now, I'm not saying that this is what Scrap wants, but most times when I hear a dude say he wants to have a poly relationship, it's never for the aspect of, you know, most people feel like you can have more than one soulmate, right? And I kind of believe that, right? But when I hear most men talk about having an open or poly relationship, it's more so that they can go out and be in a relationship with their woman, but then go out and have sex with other women. It's not about an emotional connection, it's about a physical connection. Now, I'm not saying that that's what it is with Scrap, but that's just what I typically believe, right? So, you know, he's talking about meeting her mom, and does she think that her mom's gonna like him? She says yes. He says KK likes her, and that's interesting because we know how KK felt about Tierra. Now, we also know that KK and Tommy were friends, allegedly, you know, for the show. I think for the show. I don't know if KK and Tommy were like real friends or if they were friends for the show. But, you know, so he's asking her about their, you know, what are they gonna do? Because she's in New York, right? And I was like, she's in New York, but wasn't she filming for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 9? But okay, maybe she done went back to New York, right? But she says that her family's still down there in Atlanta, so she can be wherever, right? But like I said, I think this is just something you know, this was vacation bay, and it might be fun and games for them, but once they get back home to Atlanta and New York, or if she goes back to Atlanta, I don't necessarily see that it's gonna last, but hey, stranger things have happened, right? But I want to pause here and move forward. So the next day, so Spice let them know what they're going to be doing the next day. So the next day they're going to be going to a local school, and she's going, she still has those vouchers from the episode where she, Carly, and Estelita Escalators Empanadas went out to basically give them, but they couldn't because of the crowd, right? So she's going to pass out those book vouchers. So we see that Tierra Marie, she's staying behind because she just wants to get her mental health right. We see her on the phone talking to Zelle Swag. I don't care about Zelle, so we're gonna move forward, right? So we get to the school and they're painting the school, and I think this is absolutely a good thing for, it takes away from some of the negativity that we see with Love and Hip Hop. We do see some positivity from Love and Hip Hop, right? But that was kind of short-lived because of Gunplay. So Gunplay pulled, Miami Tip to the side. He wanted to have a conversation with Tip about the situation with him, her, and his girl. Wrong place, wrong time, Gunplay. Wrong place, wrong time. Spice had to tell him, like, yo, we are at a school. Like, y'all got to calm down with that. Because they were getting, their voices were getting elevated. You like, you scared of my girl. Gunplay. Wrong time, wrong place. So they had to calm him down. Then they took Tip to the side, right? And Tip was like, she was hurt because she like, her and him are friends. I don't know how y'all are friends, and y'all, never mind. That ain't got nothing to do with me, right? But they painted the school, and that was that, right? So Fresher pulled the guys to the side and told the guys that he's going to plan a romantic dinner for him and Jen, right? But he also wants to talk to Jen about moving to Atlanta. I was like, oh my God. Are they trying to do what I think that they're trying to do? But if they are, I'm cool with it because I don't watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta anymore. So if they want to go down to Atlanta to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for a check, let them do it because I don't watch that show. But I know damn well I couldn't sit and watch anything with Jen ever again because this season was enough for me with Jen. Now, he was talking about the fact that Scrap and Chaotic live in Atlanta. And I was like, I remember in season 2 when we of Love and Hip Hop Miami, when we met Chaotic was saying he came to Miami from Atlanta because you guys remember he had gotten shot and everything. So, but I didn't know he went back to Atlanta. Again, I haven't watched Love and Hip Hop Miami in quite some time either, so I don't really know who's still on the show. I know that I don't know who's still on the show from season 1 and season 2, besides the main people like Trick. I know Trick is still there. I know Trina's still there. I know Amada is still there. I do know that they brought Shay back this past season, but after that, I don't know who's still there from the original cast. I know Prince is gone. JoJo's been gone. I don't know who else is there, but yeah, that's really all I got. So then we see Shay. So I'm gonna have to stop calling her Shay Francine Frinsky Bucky Johnson. I think I'm gonna have to retire that because she's grown up. So Shay was having a conversation with Miami Tip, and I was like, wow, where did Shay come from? Because the Shay that I know from Flavor of Love and from season 1 through 3 of Love and Hip Hop Miami, you was trying to fight everybody, right? But she's sitting here trying to calm Gunplay down. Well, not calm Gunplay down, but she's trying to talk to Miami Tip about Gunplay. And I'm like, wow, the growth and the maturity with her, I actually really, really like it. So, because it was also when they were at the school, she and Amada were talking to Gunplay, and I'm like, wow, it's a lot of growth with Shay. But she just basically wants for Miami Tip to just have a conversation with Gunplay and just smooth things out because y'all been friends for years, so it's no reason to have this animosity. But let's pause here and wrap up this episode, you guys. I don't know how I ended up ending the episode with Jen and Fresher, but I did. So Jen and Fresher, they had their date, right? So Fresher is talking to Jen about, how he felt about the argument they had where she was calling him cheap about the wedding. But girl, if you ain't got the money, baby, live within your means, right? So he tells her he wants to go with her, he wants to go to Atlanta, and he wants her to come with him. Now, Jen, as much as I don't see it for her, she made one valid point, right? Like, you want me to uproot the kids and move to Atlanta. We don't know anybody down there. the kids have friends here. And I was like, that actually makes a lot of sense, right? I get both sides of the coin. You want to uproot our children who have a life here in New York, have friends here in New York, and then you want us to go to another state and another city where we don't know anybody. So we have to basically start over. And I get him if it's for, financial gains for the family. If he feels like they can make a better life and an opportunity out there in Atlanta, I get that. But then Jen lost me, like, she's talking about going to Atlanta. She want to go to Atlanta and being his wife. I'm like, man, what is the difference between being his wife and his fiance, right? If you don't trust the man and you feel like he's gonna cheat on you, you getting married to him don't change anything in this equation. Only thing you'll have is a ring on your finger, and that doesn't mean anything, right? If a man wants to cheat or a woman if anybody wants to cheat, they're going to cheat, whether you're married, divorced, separated, whatever. If they want to cheat, they're going to do it. Ring be damn. But he got mad and he walked away from the table, and I was like, okay. So that's really it, you guys. So the season finale is next Monday, and then after that we have that dreaded Basketball Wives is back. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and share the video, you guys. And until the next time, stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves, wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.